Hello, and welcome to a tutorial to help you with your assignment to find and evaluate books in our library. My name is Meryl Geffner, and I'm a reference and instruction librarian here at Edmonds Community College. Before we begin, for this assignment, it would be best completed by someone in your group who can actually go to the library so they can look at the book. If no one in your group can get to the library, please talk to your instructor. Let's get started. First, go to your class LibGuide and click on the tab called Books, eBooks, and Films. You should go to this screen, and on this page, go to the box here, search the library catalog. Now when we're using this tool, you are only searching for items in our library collection, so you'll be looking for books, DVDs, and CDs, but it's only things in our library. So you're not going to find websites or anything else that you might find on the web. You're not going to find articles from magazines or newspapers. You'll only see what's in our collection. If you look to the right here, this is the drop-down box, and you'll see there are several options for how to search the catalog. For your assignment, you'll be experimenting and trying a few of these. So let's try a couple just to get started. I am going to use as my example the artist Fernando Botero. So I'm going to start by just typing in his last name, and you'll do the same with your artist. And first I'm going to do a search by title in the catalog. So I'm going to change this to title. I'm going to click on search, and this will take me to the library catalog. And what I see is I got no results. So that was not an effective search. I'm going to close that out. I'm back in my LibGuide on our screen here, and I'm going to change this to keyword. And now let's try a search. And this brought us to the record for, it looks like, one book in our library, which is called Fernando Botero. Let's take a minute to look at the record, and this is important information. Everything up here, this is what you will use in your assignment, and also when you do any kind of citation. You have your title, your author, publisher, date published. The information down here is important to you because it gives you the call number. This is the address of where the book is located on our shelves. You can write this down and then go to the shelf and pull the book out. Let's close that out and go back to our guide. I know that our search only found one book. I know that I'm guessing that there might be others in our library where that have sections or chapters or at least pages about Botero. So I'm going to broaden my search out a little bit, and I'm going to do that by going to the full catalog. I'm going to click here. Takes me out to the catalog, and I'm going to select Advanced Search, and I'm going to search on art and Latin America. This is because he is a Latin American artist, and I'm hoping that maybe I'll find some books that are collections of Latin American artists, and he will be in there. So let's try that search and see how that worked. So we got 10 results there, so that's a much more effective search, more than the one book. I can always get the one book, but it'd be nice to have a few others. And if I glance at some of the titles, Art in Latin America, the Modern Era, I'm guessing Botero is included in there. He might also be in here, Latin American Artists of the 20th Century. So I have a few other books to go and refer to. When you do this assignment, you'll be searching on your artist, and you will be trying different methods of searching. One other option for searching is by subject. This searches on the Library of Congress subject headings. Every item in our library is organized under a heading by the Library of Congress, and depending upon who your artist is, you might want to use that as a way to focus your search. And when you try searching by subject, one hint I wanted to give you is always use the artist's last name. You can also include their first name, but put it second. Okay, so when you get this assignment, you will be trying different types of searches, and you'll be needing to talk about why your results were different in each of the searches and see if you can figure that out. Once you've tried some of the searches, pick out one of the books and note the bibliographic information on your sheet. For the second part of your assignment, you'll be answering several questions which will help you evaluate the book that you selected. Evaluation is a very important part of doing any kind of research, whether that research is for academic purposes or even for personal reasons. And with so much information available, you want to make sure that the information you end up with is reliable, it's accurate, and it's useful to you. So even if you're using a book or something you found in our library, you want to be critical, and you want to evaluate that source. So you want to look at things like who the author is, what's their expertise and their credentials or their background in the area of art. What gives them the expertise to write on this topic? Is the information that you find accessible? Look at the table of contents in a book. Look at an introduction if there is one. Is there just half a page on your artist, or are there 20 pages? Is there too much information or not enough information? Overall, the questions on your assignment will help you evaluate the book. Once you've answered all the questions that help you evaluate the book, answer the question in part 3. But make sure when you answer this that you're specific in this area. That is, support your conclusion as to whether you would or would not use the book with real concrete examples based on the questions, your answers to your questions and the information you found in the question above. Then the final part of this activity will be provided by your instructor. If you have any questions or any problems using any of the tools on this LibGuide, be sure to contact me at the library. Thanks, and good luck with your research.